Calum, nice to catch up with you. We're getting ready, of course, for the FA Cup. I think you've come on once as a substitute early in your career against Derby, but you've been around the first team regular this season. Would it be nice to get a start in the FA Cup?
Yeah, I'd be looking forward to walking out in an FA Cup game. I think that Derby game was my first introduction to the FA Cup, and obviously we got through against them in the replay, so we'll be looking to do that again.
Are you one of those footballers who follows the FA Cup? How it all sort of gets built up as the best competition in the world, basically?
Yeah, growing up, my dad watching FA Cup games with me, it's probably the biggest domestic competition in the country, so we'll be hoping to have a good run at it this season.
And the good thing for the supporters is, as we all know, you're all mapped out to go all over the country in the League Two, but you've got a home tie.
Yeah, another chance to impress our home fans after a good win Saturday. I think it was important that we got back in winning ways.
How much, as you said there, it was important you got back to winning ways. You've had a few days now to digest that result. What did it really mean? Did it really give you confidence that you can push on again?
Yeah, obviously we had a few difficult results, losing back-to-back, but I think from the start of the season we know that we can beat most teams in the league, so I think it was important that we got back to that.
Just before we get more into your personal performances, how it's going, let's just look at the Wales setup that you've been involved with. How did that go down, and did you enjoy that sort of experience? I know it's not the first time you've been in the squad, but you got yourself some minutes for them. Yeah,
obviously that game against Austria away I started, and we managed to come away with 3 points, which was important after a bit of a shaky start to the group, but it's always enjoyable going away with Wales. What
do you see different from training every day at your parent club Crewe, going into an international setup? Is there a big difference or not?
I wouldn't say there's a massive difference now, it's all very similar. A lot of the players play in that sort of level as well, so I think some of the tactical information might be a bit different, but it's every team's trying to sort of play similar ways these days, so it's not too similar from Crewe.
Well, those performances for your club have obviously got you recognised for the Welsh setup. You've got to push on with them when you get the next opportunity in a few weeks' time. But turning the attention to Crewe, you must be delighted that the amount of games that you've got already since you kicked off in August.
Yeah, I'd say this is probably my breakthrough season, you could call it, being more involved, starting quite a lot of games, which was the aim for me all along, so I'm hoping to continue that this season.
And getting those games, again, does that give you more belief that you can cut it here at this league and look forward to probably playing at a higher level as well?
Yeah, that would be the aim ultimately, but I think it's important that I try and continue my form in the league with Crewe so far. I had a good start, scored a few goals, and I'm hoping to find the net soon again.
And Doncaster come in, Conor O'Riordan's in their setup as well. We all know how he did for Crewe, and they were the champions last year. You've had some good games and some good nights against Doncaster. You'll be hoping for a good Saturday afternoon and progress in the FA Cup.
Yeah, obviously we had that famous night where we beat them in the playoffs, and I think last year we had two really close and competitive games with them, so obviously they're playing in a higher league now, so they'll be used to playing good sides, and it'll be a tough challenge for us, but I think it's one we can definitely win.